This is the most reliable public transport in my fucking country. The only minus is you're probably going to risk getting lung cancer. Because like you can smoke in here. Okay, we have an open air system. So like all the guests will enter inside the beautiful van. As you can see, this van has no door. That is not like, oh, it's a sliding door. No, girl, there is no door. The shit has no door. Just like don't fall off. And then the nice part is you don't even need to care about stops. As long as they drive around the area you need to get, you can just go like, oh, kiri mas, kiri. Kiri is left. So you go to the driver, you go like, left, left. You go like, left, left, left. And then they will pull to the left side of any, like everything is a stop. So it's not like, oh, we have like a bus stop. Everything is a bus stop as long as you tell them what you want. So you're just like, left, 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 left. And then they would stop on the left and then you get off. It's so cool. It is really fucking cool. It's sick. And whoever is there, if you want to hop on, just hop on. It's basically a hop on, hop off bus where everything is the stop. You're so small. What if you fall out? You hold on to dear life. I'm like bumping and I'm bumping and jumping everywhere. I would no joke perish. Welcome to Indo. It's beautiful. And then we have Bajai. Let me show you what Bajai look like. Similar concept, but Bajai is more personal, you know. Like, angkot is public transport. This is like a private version of the public transport. Witness, Bajai. Nah, dude. There's a video of like everything wrong with driving, and then it's like driving in Indonesia, and all the wrong thing is like, thumbs up. That is true. I want to go to Indo. No, you don't. As much as I want you to come. Actually, yes, come to Indo. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Come. Oh, is this Tuktuk? We call this Bajai in Indonesia. So a lot of people, this is very common in Southeast Asia. Actually, there is weirdly enough lore to why this is so common in Southeast Asia. Yeah, like some countries call it Tuktuk. We call it Bajai. I'll try more Indo food. If you come to Indo, I will give you vitamins that you need to take at least like 3 to 5 days before your travel, so you're not gonna get like intense stomach bugs. Because you will get stomach bugs. So like eat like, I'm gonna give you vitamins to coat your stomach before your ass comes here so you don't like die and then vomit. That happens all the time. People fall ill because of overheating, food poisoning, stomach bugs. There's a lot. So I'll give you the vitamins. It works. Like the vitamins always work. Trust. I'll make sure you're fine, man. Trust. But no, there's actually lore on why there's so much angkot and bajai. It's because back then, right? These public transport were used in like the more Western countries. But then as the Western country continued developing, like they start making taxis and buses and trains, they don't have use for like these types of public transport anymore. So what they did was they started selling these public transport to more third world countries at a very steep and cheap price. So obviously they got bought out because they were so affordably cheap. And now that's why like this is kind of associated with like third world countries, because they were basically sold to us for so affordably cheap. And then we bought them all. And now it's very common here. So that's why like the Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, so many Southeast Asian countries kind of share a similar public transport like this. The more you know. Yeah, they got sold for cheap, bro. The more you know. Spill the vitamin. I got you. Let me see. There you go. So these are the 2 meds I would recommend. Enzyplec, very, very important. And then Lacto-B. These. You take these 2, like I'm talking 3 to 5 days before your trip. This is not medicine, this is vitamin. Enzyplec coats your stomach and Lacto-B helps improve like gut health. So when you take this, it's literally just like supplement vitamin. You take it 3 to 5 days before your trip. And this is not just the Indo. I would recommend this for any Southeast Asian country because I'm gonna be real, it's not the cleanest. You know? Is that for babies? Lacto B has a picture for a baby, but it's not for a baby. It's literally just like a lacto something. I don't remember. They're probiotics. Yeah, they're probiotics. So this is what I would usually recommend foreigners. There's another one, but I low-key forgot. The most important one is Enziplex though. This is more important than this one, in my opinion. But this one coats your stomach. So it's one of those. I do recommend it really hard because I'm gonna be real. Southeast Asia food hygiene is not the best. And also, we do use a lot of seasonings and MSG. When I say like seasonings, I mean like a shit ton of spices, herbs, a lot. And if you come from a country that isn't used to that, you might just like die. Like if your stomach eats mostly more bland food, you might not be able to handle it very well. Because we have like one dish can take up to 50 fucking herbs. There's 50 herbs for one cut of like meat. So not a lot of people can like handle it. You know, so I do recommend a lot of probiotics, a lot of enzymes that can coat your stomach. And a lot of our food is spicy as well, which can make you weak. The silent killer of our food isn't even the food. It's the drink. It's the ice. Because a lot of the fucking restaurants here use tap water for ice. And we don't have filtered tap water. Our tap water is unfiltered, right? So what happens is if your gut can't handle that, there's a lot of bacteria in it. Locals are used to it. Like, I'm fucking used to it. Everyone's used to it here because we're born here. We're literally born swallowing salmonella. We're like, I'm a baby, give me salmonella. So we're used to it. But obviously, not everyone's used to it. That's why I would recommend Enziplex that coat your stomach and Lacto B that kind of boost the health of it. So you can help digest it better. No, you will get diarrhea. A lot of the people, because I have a lot of friends that come from abroad to Indo. Most of them get sick from either MSG poisoning, overheating, or dehydration. What are we talking about? I'm just giving like tips on if anyone wants to travel to any Southeast Asian country, I would recommend these two vitamins or like probiotics to kind of boost your stomach health. It's very, very normal because dehydration comes with the fact that our weather is absolute ass. If your stomach's bad and you're having constant diarrhea, you will get dehydrated and you will get sent to the hospital, which is not very pleasant. So to avoid it, recommend not. Also, always remember that, you know, overheating is very, very normal. Be aware of how you feel when you're overheating because like you do not want to reach the point of like really, really bad. Because I've had a friend who genuinely like passed out, like flat on the ground, on the grass, lying down, overheated because they didn't realize that they were overheating. Because overheating, you get nausea, vertigo, lightheadedness, loss of vision, so much. So yeah, there's a lot to it. Just make sure you research it before really traveling anywhere. How? You will be shocked at our weather. You might not feel like it's hot in this country, but the sun is genuinely a deadly laser. Even Kuro, even Kuro passed out because our sun is so tarik. What is tarik? Sharp. I don't know. Stabby. It's a very stabby type of heat, and you're not gonna realize it until it stabs you. It's scorching. It is so scorching. You're not even gonna be like, oh wow, it's like a little. Nah, bro. You're like sweating a little bit and then boom, you pass out. So it not very good. And people like to think it's like, oh, is this like a Jakarta problem? Some areas in Indo, for example, like Bandung, like the mountainside, Bandung, Medan, it's not as bad because that is like top of a mountain, you know, but let's be for real. If you're coming to Indo, you're either going to Jakarta or you're going to Bali. Let's be for real now. No one is like, I'm gonna travel to Indo for the first time and I'm gonna go to no one's gonna go like, I'm gonna go to like Bandung. No one's gonna do that. Okay? I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go to, I don't know, Solo. No one's gonna do that. It's mostly either just never to Bandung, never to Surabaya, never to Jogja. Did you know that Jogja used to be the capital city of Indonesia? Used to be. So it's actually pretty sick. Not a lot of people would kind of go to anywhere else. And being for real, Bali and Jakarta, insane heat. Okay, Bandung, not really. if you do want to go to Surabaya, that's even worse. People like to be like, Jakarta heat and Bali heat is so bad. Nah, bro. Go to Surabaya, man. If you're gonna go... Oh, brother. Surabaya is crazy. Even the locals get heat stroke. It's bad. That shit is like you crack an egg on top of the asphalt and it cooks in like 3 seconds. Deadly heat. Deadly heat, Surabaya. Oh, but it's beautiful. Surabaya is well known to be the crazy rich. Surabayans are actually crazy rich. Like, if you are rich and you're like, I'm pretty well off. It's like, oh, really? Where do you live? Surabaya. They have a helipad. They have a helipad, a private jet, 3 mansions, 25,000 butlers, 25,000 maids, 50,000 Lamborghinis, 5,000 islands. Like, they are crazy rich. No joke. I have, like, talked to some crazy rich Surabayans before. She's not wrong. I ain't wrong. There was, like, a documented wedding that was insanely expensive. It was, like, millions of dollars. Like double-digit $1 million, and that person was from Surabaya. Wow, crazy! A little crazy, guys. How about visiting Komodo Island to see the dragons? Oh, Komodo Island is actually not as hot. I would say certain parts of Indo, because Indonesia is quite close to Australia. So some parts of Indo during Australian summer, it's not the sun, but mostly the air, like the wind. You kind of get Australian winds, so the wind feels a little hotter and thus more humid. Bali is the most affected by Australian summers. Every summer for Australia, Bali just gets like 10 times worse. It's so good. Yeah, you're like getting air fried. But the Komodo Island's beautiful. I've visited before. And it's really nice. Not as hot from my experience. It's mostly humid though. Like, in some parts of the year, it's very humid. But, like, scorching hot? Not really. It's very shaded. Because the Komodo Island has a lot of, like, trees, a lot of wildlife. So it feels very shaded most of the time. That's why it's kind of humider. Kind of nice. Not as hot. Michi says wearing sweaters in 30 degrees weather. I'm used to this temperature. Okay? I am so used to this temperature. I'm used to the fucking bacteria in this goddamn country. It's crazy. So, can you come to America? Thanks. On the way. Yeah, I'm going to Tokyo Alley in Perth. Isn't it cool? But yeah, something that's so funny though, I warned Haka about this. If you didn't know, Haka went to Indo one time, and before he came, I was like, Haka, please take these vitamins so you don't get ill. And Haka's like, bro, you know where I came from, man? Fuck. Like, I'm used to this shit. I'm used to eating, like, absolute dirty, nasty shit, man. I'm used to it. Like, you see where I come from, bro? I eat so much dirty food. Ah, ha, ha. Came to Indo, blew up. He reaps and he sows. And then he just got so sick. He had, like, insane illnesses. And, like, I remember he told us, and he's like, hey guys, it's been bad. So I had to buy all the medicine for him. I'm telling you, it's better to prevent than to heal. Because healing it will take a very long time. Preventing it takes like 3 to 5 days. And it's less medicine by the end of the day. Healing it, oh bro, takes so long. So I'm like, okay, take these meds. Right, let's like get you back to health. Everyone is so stubborn. People think it's like, oh, I can survive that. And then they die. And they're like, oh man, I have explosive diarrhea. And I'm like, what do you mean, oh man? I told you you're gonna get that.
You done done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to reach you, but you so hot that I melted. I fell right in the quiet. I have tears in my eyes. Before the cool done over